Hi, this video will be helpful in case if you are a beginner in Power BI or if you are interested in Power BI, and this will be helpful in downloading the Power BI and also create a couple of pages using Power BI. If you go to the website, there are a couple of options. You can use the advanced and download the relevant software. You can download in different languages too, and you can select English or any other languages which are available. And with the Power BI, you can get data, create relationships, create reports, save reports, and ultimately upload or publish your reports into a service and then share among the users, the intended target audience. There are a couple of things here you need to look at, the system requirements and all. Like I said, we can download it directly. There are a couple of options. One, you can download like this, or you can download from the Microsoft Store and download it, and or maybe you can also start the trial. You can activate your free trial. There are several versions. Of course, Power BI Desktop is a free application you install in your local machine. That is a free version, which is highlighted here. And there is also Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium per user and Power BI Embedded. Different depends upon your needs. You can sign up for whatever version you're interested in. And for now, we will look at the Power BI Desktop free version, like highlighted, and those are the differences between all the versions. And you can always sign up for Microsoft Fabric too. And in the free version, you can create reports in Power BI Desktop. In Power BI Pro, you can not only create your reports in Power BI Desktop, you can publish them onto the service and share among the users. So there are a lot of options, as you can see here. In case if you are new, you can look at the documentation too. Once you download, click on Power BI Desktop. Probably your home screen will look like this. We are recording this in February, so 2025. It might change if you're watching this at a future date. As you can see, up top you have a ribbon, and on the left you have your report view, table view, model view, and DAX query view. On the right you have your field panes, and also you have your page tab layouts, mobile and also desktop. In the center is the report canvas, and on the right, bottom right, you have your settings. You can zoom in, zoom out of the canvas page too, depends upon your needs. And you can have all the menu items there: home, insert, modeling, view, and optimize, help. As you start your journey in Power BI, as you work your way through creating reports, you will become familiar with all those, most of the items up there. And there is a visuals pane too on up top, and there is also Copilot. And in case if you click on settings, you can make all the changes here based on your needs. You can add R scripting, Python scripting, and security as such. And also every month, Power BI releases some new functions or functionalities and features. So you can always toggle those preview features too. And also you can set your report settings. And also in case if you sign up for Power BI, you can use the Copilot preview too. And based on the needs, you can set these things for your report also, global and also based on the report. This is the visuals pane. There are a lot of native visuals. And also this is the left side. We can get data from different sources, from Excel workbook, from databases, and you can enter data, you can paste data into it. And also you can get data from different sources, like I said, SQL Server, text, CSV, web, and all. And different ways you can bring in the data into Power BI Desktop. This is one of the options. You go to top left, get data, and it's always categorized into different things here, databases and as such. So you can always bring in the data from here too. And if you click on that button, get data from another source, you can bring the data here. And for now, let us try to use the sample data, which is already loaded along with the Power BI application. So desktop application, click on it. And this is the navigator window, and select the table. Once you select the table, you have your preview. And also on the bottom, you have three options. You can load the data, transform the data, and cancel it. And in case you want to bring in more data, you can bring it too. Once you click on transform, you are in Power Query window. This editor window will help you to make a lot of transformations and other related tasks. And as you can see, there is a query ribbon up top, left pane, center pane, query settings on the right, and the bottom you have a status bar. It looks overwhelming, but like I said, as you keep working in Power BI, everything will become second nature, and you can make all the transformations here. You can bring data from new sources. You can use first row as headers, and all those things are it will become very intuitive as you move along in your journey learning Power BI. And you can choose columns, you can remove columns. Whatever steps you take, those steps are applied steps are on the right side. You can delete them, you can rename them as such. And you can group by, you can transpose, you can do all those things in your transformations. And also you can bring in, like, for example, you have all those statistics and all the functions based on the numerical column. You can use all those functions too. And also you can add columns. And in case if you click on, say, date, you can extract year, month, and quarter, etc. And you can use R and Python visuals too. And you can add column. For example, in case if you want to extract the quarter, as you can see, quarter is extracted. You can delete it also. And you can extract the left characters, length, and assets. So it's pretty exhaustive. And like I said, if you keep using it, will be easy for you. You can create a custom column. And once you bring in the data, you can add more columns too, more fields, and you can add conditional columns as such. And also you can add index column, you can duplicate column, and also you can invoke custom functions. I mean, it looks complicated now, but it's pretty easy as you move along. And you can look at column quality, and if there are any errors or anything, and you have your tools and help and etc. So once we do all the transformations here, once you're happy, you can close and apply so that the data will be loaded into the Power BI desktop. So as we look at all the features, you can create a new query too. And also this is the M language, underlying scripting language, which is used by Power Query graphical tool. So you can create a new query also. You can create a blank query and you can delete it. And you can do all those things. Like I said, play around the tool. It's very easy to understand. Now that we are happy, we don't have to do any changes here. It is a clean data. Close and apply. The data is being loaded into Power BI desktop. And this is the desktop we have already seen. This is the table view. And the table view, and that is exactly whatever transformations you made, those things will be visible here. You can add columns here too. And in the model view, since it's only one table, there is only one table here. DAX query view also, you can query the data. And these are the various visuals in the visuals pane. And you can use get more visuals also to get it from the app source. And let us try to use the Q&A. And it is a natural language, which is part of AI visual. So you can type in anything here, and you can train it also. Once you sign in, you can enhance your options. And you can say, for example, we want to type in what is the total sale, gross sale. It will give you that. You can convert that into a visual also, like we have done here. This is the card visual. And these are all implicit measures, right? So that means Power BI Desktop has already looked at the field, the column, and gave you those options like max, min, sum, average, etc. And you can always drag those things. There is an icon next to the field. If it is a numerical column, you can see that also. And you can drag a couple of fields from here. And Power BI Desktop is also intuitively giving you what are the best visual for this. You can make changes also. You can swap out the visual. You can add the data labels as such. And you can drag more fields and create another visual also here. Maybe we can try to drag in the gross sales and make it as a line chart. And you can use the format section, add the data labels, forecast, all those things, all those options are there. And on the visual, you have to select the visual and make all those formatting changes here. And you can resize and adjust the size, etc. And you can remove the trend lines. You can add the data labels as such. You can drill down, because this is year, quarter, and month, right? So you can drill down into next granularity, next level. And once we have those two visuals, you can always create a new measure. You click on the table, create new measure, total gross sales equal to sum. IntelliSense also will tell you what are the options you have. It will also define what type of function it is and what are the expected arguments. So you can commit, you can cancel or commit, you can commit. Once you do that, this is an explicit measure, and you can change the formatting also up there. You can have your currency or whatever. And you have, once you drag this total gross is also similar to the one which we have already seen earlier, but you have more control once you create explicit measures here. And let us try to create another report page. Let us try to change the category to country category to the basically we should be able to use it for your map, right? So let us try to convert into country, and you can add more things here. So you can add the category labels, etc. You have to highlight the visual so that you have those formatting options available here. We can add total gross sales to the bubble size so that this looks good. And once you hover over any point, you can see those values up there, the gross sales. Let us try to add a slicer up top. We have a slicer, we have the product. If you click on any of those options on the product slicer, the selections are made. The visual also is changing, and you can add more fields to your map visual so that you have gross sales by country and segment, so that you have a small pie chart and the visual also. And as the user makes selections, you have those visuals also changing. Again, this is a tip of whatever we are kind of scratching the surface. There are a lot of things which you can do, and initially it could be difficult for you to create measures and all, understanding what DAX is, but with practice you should be able to do pretty well. And you can use the powerful functionality of Power BI and create a visuals based on the needs. And maybe in the next video, we will try to look a little bit deeper what is Power BI and understand how it works. And for now, let us try to adjust all the visuals. You can copy the visual. And like I said, you can bring in all those implicit measures. Like, for example, we want to see some of the total units sold. And also all the visuals are interactive. If you click on one visual, everything also will change. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.